Hi Sagittarius, and welcome to my channel, The Guided Intuitive, and thank you for being here. So what we're going to do is do a read for you and who, and that who could be a friend or family member, boyfriend, girlfriend, a person of interest, right? Even one side of a situation or another, whether or not love is on the brain, okay? All right, so let's jump into this. We're going to see what's in store for you. This is the second half of July, and keep in mind energy is fluid, so I might be talking about your past, present, future, or, even down the line. So just note that. It's a general read, so if you're looking for a personal read that taps into your own personal energies, go to the Guided Intuitive up here or my description box. And thank you all of you that have been booking Beyond the Read sessions with me, your coaching sessions and your reads with me. It's been fantastic. I just love being part of your journey. It's exciting. I love this stuff. I love this stuff, and I'm so happy that you're here. So those of you who haven't done that before, or just are looking to rid of any sort of blockages that might be holding you back from a relationship, a situation, or life overall, you definitely want to check out a discovery session. It's 30 minutes of complimentary time for us to get to know each other, and then we can make a better idea, a better recommendation based on your own personal needs, right? We really hone in on that because our success is your success, right? And we want to see you succeed as much as possible. Again, regarding a relationship, I work a lot with you on your businesses, and my whole goal is to really focus on strategy and soul and bring it together. Okay, that's how I roll. So if you're interested, the discovery session is up there or my description box. All right, let's jump into this. We're going to see where you're at on your side, and then focus on the other person on the other side, and see what's happening. Okay, what's going on? So where are you at right now, Sag? Let's see where you're at right now. So we've got the Four of Cups. Okay, so we've got some love coming in, but you're not seeing it. I think you're focused a little bit more on meditating on that of which you have in front of you and what looks like exactly what's in front of you. I mean, you see a cup on the ground, you don't see a cloud offering a cup. You're like, okay, that's totally different than what I've ever imagined. So it has you disregarding it. But this is saying, pay attention. Pay attention, okay? Because that of which is different might be something just what you need, okay? So that's what it's talking about. You might be doing a lot of meditations and that type of thing. So this is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces type energy. So I do kind of feel that you're kind of taking on that energy, or you've got someone close to you, but I really feel that it's you kind of taking on that energy, okay? So let's take a look at, we're going to pull and clarify the Four of Cups. Four is about getting stability, so kind of getting meditating, getting closer to you, a little bit more grounded in stability, focusing on your foundation. I see you doing that right now, so let's see what else wants to come through here. Ooh, okay, so we've got the King of Cups, we've got the Seven of Wands, and then we've got the Two of Wands, okay? So this is, again, balancing your emotions, almost as if you're taking on this energy. You could have a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces that surrounds you, but I really kind of feel that you're grounding and being in control of your own emotions and energy, and doing what you need to do, whether it's feeding your body, mind, and soul to make it happen. And this is the epitome of balanced emotions. So if you're here, congratulations. This is a really good spot to be in. The next thing that I see coming through is now focusing on your competition, okay? This is about staying above the competition by balancing yourself. So when I see the Seven of Wands, this is that fiery energy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, this is you staying on top of everything, okay? And being the victor in doing what it is that you love. That green is the heart chakra, right? The blue is about communication, throat chakra. So, in terms of staying on top of things, in terms of communications, and also what it is that you love in, it could be a person, place, or thing, okay? But you're above the competition. You're having faith, okay? Because the sevens are also about having faith, okay? So using your faith that you'll be able to balance your emotions and stay on top of things. And the next card that we get is the Two of Wands. And this is about, either deciding, what it is that you want moving forward, and what you want in this world, and how you want to create your world and your love life too. Are you going to take someone with you, or are you going to go solo? Okay, so there's questions around that right now as to how you want to move forward in this moment. It's not saying forever, just in this moment. But what you are doing is you're looking long term at what's going to be most important to you in terms of the suitors you bring aboard and that type of thing, and who you're going to entertain and invest your time, money, and energy into, whatever that looks like. Okay, so that's what I see here. So very interesting. Okay, so you might be attracted to someone that perhaps is a little bit different, or there is an opportunity coming forward of someone that is a little bit different. What is it that you need to surrender to that's going to be important for you here? What is it that you need to surrender to that's going to help you move forward in the best possible way with the balanced emotions and the clarity and to stay on top of everything? What is it? What do you have? Wow. Speaking of wow, okay, surrender to the, what is it? Wonder and awe. Surrender to the wonder and awe. So this is saying is that finding the magic in almost every single moment, okay, of every within the day. And it might sound, kind of, you're making something out of a routine, something magical. You're finding the magic in that everyday thing, and something in the everyday, but finding something different and magical about each day because it's so different. Okay, and it's like this sense of wonder and awe all about your life. Okay, so really, when you surrender to the awe and the magic, so many beautiful things just tend to open up for you. Okay, and I think that you're seeing that, Sag, really is that like there's this ecstasy of flow that happens, and that's what I see coming through. And that type of attitude is going to help you stay connected and allow more magic and beautiful things to come into you. Okay, and you'll get more and more wonder and more awe. Okay, so if that's what you want, it's a comment, but it's about adopting that attitude, and that's going to be important for you as you move forward in terms of where you're at right now. Okay, let's take a look at this other person and see where they're at. Okay, let's take a look at what that is. Okay, so we've got the Empress card. So this is about a new birth. They're birthing something new, and again, you might even resonate with one side more than the other, or just feel free to reverse the sides as you see fit. You'll know if it speaks to you. You'll just know. But this is saying a major arcana card. This is about a birthing of something new, being very creative, and being very loving and nurturing, that type of thing. Could be pregnancy too. Okay, for some of you, I'm just saying. Okay, if not, it's just for some of you here. But it's about being very creative in this really yummy energy. She likes beautiful things. She likes art, music. She likes to be surrounded by that. This other person could be taking on that type of energy, male or female, doesn't matter. It's just that type of feminine energy. All right. What else is coming into play for this other person? Okay, so this other person looks like they've got a brand new beginning. So it looks like they've walked away from something that they put a lot of time, energy, money, and especially emotions into. Okay, so what I get here is the Eight of Cups. Okay, so hi. The Eight of Cups here is talking about change. There's a change, but this change was instigated by you. Okay, so I don't know why I'm holding it like this. Maybe I feel that you're kind of going, you're kind of looking forward and kind of going under the radar and just kind of going off, but I think that you feel that you're kind of walking away silently or in a way that is making you feel some sort of regalness about this, that you know that it is in your best interest to walk away from an investment that is not in alignment of you. Maybe perhaps that you feel that you put a lot of that time in there, but you know it's best to walk away. And when you walk away, what happens is you get the Queen of Cups, because you know you want that Ten of Cups, right? You want kind of move forward in that Ten of Cups, and you know that it can't consistently stay like this. You want to move forward. So this is recognizing the emotional aspect being very important, so important that you have to walk away from something that isn't in your best interest. It's really not up to scale and up to par in terms of the love life and what you really truly want in life. So this has you looking at that after walking away, balancing your emotions here. And the Queen of Cups is totally balancing things out, having authority and being emotionally balanced. And then we get the Fool card, a major arcana, a brand new beginning, with the sun right behind you. Okay, and rather than it being hidden because the moon is kind of affecting the sunlight coming through, now you're able to move forward with the sun behind you, just brightening your stride. Okay, and saying, yes, I'm going to look around, I'm going to envision what it is that I want, and I'm going to move towards that, and that's what's coming into play. This is a great card to have here. So for this other person on this side, what is it that they need to do, or they might need to surrender in terms of this new beginning and walking away and balancing emotions and really get into that yummy Empress energy of birthing something new? This is about surrendering. This is about this is about surrendering addictions. So this person could have had, some sort of, addictions. Again, whether it's food, whether it is, people, sex, overworking. This is about taking action and being able to surrender to addictions, whatever that is, that might be coming into play, and to really heal the addiction and replace it with alternatives. Replace it with alternative things that you can do. That's when, and that's when manifestation is kind of the icing on the cake, and it helps keep the focused, in that moment, that can actually help. It doesn't solve the addiction. It does take a little bit more work than that. It takes really drilling down, and some of the work that we do in the Beyond the Read session that you'll see here in my description box. But it does mean, that's a part of it, as well as maybe some other therapies too. But this is saying is if there's some sort of addiction to, overworking, or for different people, this wants you to take a healthier approach to this. So this person, is taking a healthier approach by walking away, because they know it makes their emotions a lot more balanced, and they can have, move forward with a brand new beginning with a clean slate. It's about surrendering addiction. So that's what's coming into play there. What is it that you need to focus on your side here, Sag? What do you need to focus on? Okay, what is that? Let's see here. Okay, this is interesting. Okay, so what we get here, we get the Death card, we got the Eight of Pentacles, and then we've got the Ace of Cups. So this is what we see here. So we got the Death card first. So this is about putting an end to something. So again, and maybe what happened when this person walked away too, is that something came to an end, okay? And this has you focusing really on your work right now, focusing really heavily on your work. And whatever it is bringing you emotional fulfillment. Absolutely emotional fulfillment. And this might be what you need to focus on in right now, but it's emotional fulfillment in your life. And when you have that, then you attract so much beautiful things, people, places, and things in your life that really make things happen. Again, it's like that surrendering to awe, those magical moments where you get more of those. So something had to come to an end in a relationship or situation, which has you now focusing on work to change. You're transforming that energy from anything that didn't work out into something positive to create emotional fulfillment. This is beautiful. That's the best way to move forward. And what's going to help you in terms of moving forward? What does that look like? Making a plan. So it does want you to make a plan moving forward. So whatever it is, in terms of your love life, if you're incorporating more of that, and also in terms of your work, this is about making a plan. And guys, please like and subscribe and note your comments. Drop a like. I'd love to hear from you. And it really helps my channel, so I so appreciate it. So definitely do that. But it's about making a plan that's going to help you, because it's all about that. What else? Busting out of your cocoon. So you're no longer staying in that little cocoon, in that incubation stage, right? You've kind of bumped right out and have your wings, and it's about ready to fly. So it's about making a plan in terms of how you're going to fly, right? Okay, so that's going to be really, really key. Anything else for you, Sag? Interesting. Remember how the other person had to surrender to addictions? What we got here is address your addictions. So anything that you know, whether it's a limiting belief or a negative emotion that might be holding you back, that maybe had worked for you when you were younger, but not now. So you've kind of had this new awareness and this growth, and this is saying surrendering. This is actually addressing your addictions. And again, the Beyond the Read are those things you want to definitely check out, or at least the discovery sessions to kind of figure out what that is. But you might know what this is already, and now it's about really, addressing that and ridding of that, and it's going to be super, super key for you. This is about taking the lead in that. So it is the time, the place, and the moment to make that happen. So busting out of your cocoon, that's the only, that means when you bust out of your cocoon, it's going to make things so much more easier. Not only just having a plan, but also clearing the runway off, so you can move forward. Okay, so that's what's coming into play. And then for what is this other person? What is it that they need to focus in on? What is it they need to focus on? Let's see what comes out here. Yeah, what they need to focus on right now, this is about, rather than moving forward super, super fast, what is that they need to do is to stop and take a moment, take a different perspective of the relationship and situation, and to rid of any sort of bondage or toxicity that might be holding them back. It's kind of, because you kind of see them moving forward kind of scared but not sure, but this is kind of slowing that down and getting a different perspective on that, and then releasing any sort of bondage or something that's holding them back. Hold on one second, guys. Sorry, guys. person at the door here. So, and anyway, there we go. So yeah, so it's really about this other person on this other side surrendering to whatever addictions that are here. What's important for them, so you can kind of know and kind of understand what they're going through. It's important for them to be of service. This is about being of service to other people, in their life. That's going to actually rid them of any. It's going to help them in terms of releasing any sort of bondage to a person, place, or thing, or again, a limiting belief or some so. Asking with sincerity. Asking with sincerity too is going to be key. Okay, so whatever it is that they want, being able to ask for that with sincerity, and anything else that wants to come through. Go for your dreams. So this person is being asked to go for their dreams. It could involve another person, and it could involve love. You've got Paris there, right? So wow, but that's what I see here. Even if you can't be in Paris, if some of you aren't there, it's about acting as if and going for that and creating that beautiful, loving relationship that's like that. That's very romantic, charming, and loving. So that's what I see here. How interesting. Anything else? Yeah, so actually retreating so they can actually determine how they can best break any sort of bondages and the surrendering to addictions that they have here. So where are we at in time? So now I want to take a look at how they feel about you. How is it that they feel about you right now, Sag? How does this person feel about you? Okay, this other person, this other side. What is coming through for them? I need to focus on my finances right now. So they're having a tough time in terms of finances right now. So that's what I see coming into play right now. They have to focus on making that happen. And anything else that's coming through, we come from different worlds. So perhaps in terms of your relationship or situation, one of you has one mindset in terms of how things should move forward, and then this other person has one way, and they're seeing that you both come from different worlds. Okay, let's see what else. It doesn't mean that can't work. It just means you come from different worlds. There'll be some compromising here. What else? I'm settling for the life that I thought I wanted. So this person is maybe changing in terms of the ideas, in terms of the life that they wanted. And so there's a change taking place. Wow. How do you feel about that? Let's take a look at what that is. Okay. I want you to believe in me again. So perhaps that your past actions had led to that. You're going to know best, Sag, so note your comments below if you've had some sort of awareness. And maybe you had to focus on believing in you a lot more, so then, the other person, and it can show that dependability, right, for each other, right? Could be the case. So just throwing that out there for some of you, so note your comments. Anything else? What they do, what you have. I don't know if I can live up to your image of me. Okay, so perhaps you feel that there is some sort of mask that you have to wear, or some sort of image that has to be in terms of being in this union. Okay, that could be the case, and you're not sure about that. Anything else? What else? I'm sorry that I criticized you. Wow. That's strong, Sag. That's strong. It takes a strong, confident person to say this. So, really, that's what's coming through here, to really feel that. So that's really beautiful. What is the love advice for yourself here, Sag, in this relationship, or in your relationship, or in your situation? What is the love oracle advice for you that wants to come through? Let's see what that is. Here it is. What do we have? Ooh, beautiful. Twin flames. Passions ignite. You guys must come together and have combustion and go away as you learn and grow from each other. Passions ignite. So your passion, and you've got a lot of passion for each other. I'm going to pull one more card because I want to see what else wants to come out. Okay. So note your comments, guys, below. Definitely like and subscribe. Let's see one more. Let's see anything else. A message for you. Wow. I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. Wow. So this is the advice in terms of moving forward. It's like the universe wants to feed you with lots of love and lots of light. There's a message that the universe has for you, and that's what it is. Okay. Especially if you were thinking. Now I'm going to pull one more card that's in the good vibes card. Okay. Sonia Cicchetti, and I'm going to see what, I'm not sure if I pronounced her name correctly. Choquette. Anyway, that being said, beautiful deck, and this is an oracle in terms of kind of finding your vibes. Let's see what that is. So this is about coming to fruition. Okay, so what I get here, it's a 27 card. It's a 9, which means it's coming to fruition. It's letting go. Okay, so what you're doing right now is truly it's kind of like you've opened the door to this new path, and you're kind of letting go of, you're kind of putting your vision out there, but you're also letting go of the expectations on what that's going to look like, right? Sometimes it's important just to walk away, and this is one of those times about backing off, surrendering your ego, and leaving. So leaving your ego behind and surrendering that. If you are in feelings that are too great that you can't get positive solutions to come through, then the best thing to do is to, let kind of walk away and protect yourself and all of those from more frustration in the relationship or situation. It is definitely about letting go. You could be letting go of a certain situation around you in your home and in your love life, whatever that is. But this is about moving on and having faith, and no one's working against you, but it's like you're pushing the door to go to the other side, and as it opens, you leave more room for things to come in, right? And things to explore. So you're opening the door to the world of possibilities. So in this relationship or situation, it's saying open the door to the world of possibilities before you, is what this is saying, and let them enter, because they will. Okay? Whether it's a person, place, or thing. All right. So guys, I hope that this resonates with you in some way, shape, or form. And I'm so excited. I look forward to seeing you next time. And until then, namaste.